Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 6 Remastered. We're going to continue our Iron Man on Expert. We're in the Isle of the Dead. Alright, we're still grinding because we are not high enough level for this area. Let's see what level we are. 14, 15, and 16. Psionic will be next, 74,000. Oh, Ranger, 35,000. Nice. Hey, Bo, welcome in. How are you doing today? Thanks so much for resubscribing with Prime. 34 months. Wow. Almost 3 years. Thank you so much, Bo. How's everything been going for you? You doing good? Glad to hear it. You still got quite a bit of time down there in the southern parts? Let's see here. Let's petrify. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Good. Just about to get your butt back to recording. 2 months left. Okay. Might try to spend a couple more. If it happens, it happens. Cool. If not, you'll go back to the frozen wastelands. Well, by then, will it still be frozen? I guess it would be, wouldn't it? But hopefully not for too long. You do not like the cold? Yeah, I'm with you. Well, I sure hope it works out for you, whichever way you prefer. You'd prefer to not go back and to go back in May instead of February? Yeah, that makes total sense. Well, I hope it works out. So since you say you have to get back to recording, does that mean you've caught up and you've edited all your videos that you had pending? For Tech Guy Bo channel? You have some game testing stuff you want to move on to rather than just review after review? Oh yeah, that makes total sense. I know how brutal it is to do that, to do reviews. It is so much effort, way more than what most people would imagine. OS, how far I am in this Wizardry 6 run. Missed a couple of Wizardry 6 streams. We're pretty far in, I would say. Area-wise, we're in the third from last area. We haven't really done any of this area yet, but there's 2 major areas left. So if I had to put a percentage on how far we are into the actual dungeons, I'd say about 65%, 70%, somewhere in there. But there's going to be a lot of grinding streams to beat this on Expert Iron Man. And even then, that's no guarantee. So I think we're on stream 16 for this, and I would predict I'll probably need 30 streams. So I'm probably halfway through the streams, most likely. Let's see here. I'm going to blind these again. Good news is once we get to Wizardry 7, since I made the tool where you do a full party transfer, we won't have to do any grinding there. We'll just be able to take the game head on. Because we did all of our grinding here. Good. You like this one, especially the sounds? Yeah. It's a fun one. I like Wizardry 6 better than 7, actually. Especially since I remastered it in this engine. Gotta be close to level up. Wizardry 7 is the same engine after your mod. Yes, that's correct. Now the sounds and everything will be different for the most part, because I had to recreate all the sound and graphics from Wizardry 6. So all this you're seeing here, besides the walls and the portraits and everything, the monster sprites are from Wizardry 6. Okay, we're gonna take on the spiders here. I'm not sure asphyxiate will work, so I'm gonna do an earthquake and mind flay. Bo says, I don't even remember what the original 6 looked like anymore. I need to go Google it. Yeah. Everything was a stone wall. Even the forest. Everywhere. It was just a stone wall. Didn't look bad, but it was EGA, which is why you can see those monster sprites are still EGA. You got 14 colors there, but all this is VGA with 256 colors. It doesn't matter to me, but the bigger deal was the quality of life interface changes. The Wizardry 7 engine, you can use items in your swag bag like this. Wizardry 6, you can't do that. So your inventory is so limited with what you can actually use. Yeah, it's a big overall. Oh boy, Banshees. Yep. These are rough. Spells don't really work on them very well. Let's create life. And Superman. Treforan. Young T-Rex. Finally got Superman on Treforan. More mystic dust. Ranger needs 5,500. Shadows. I think for a minute. Spirits are the ones we can dispel. I don't think we can dispel these. Try to petrify them. They blink, I think, though. Okay, we petrified half of them. Good. There's Ranger. Vitality. 9 hit points. Well, let's put some in scouting. We're going to get a spell. Let's see what options we have. Cure paralysis. Never hurts in an Iron Man run to have extra cure paralysis. Okay, and then the psionic, 38,000. He's not too far off. Cure stone, nice. I do have the spell now, but we still want to have backups in case spellcaster gets stoned. Okay, banshees and zombies. Let's dispel those zombies. Let's go ahead and create life again. Oh, fizzled. Fizzled, create life. We got Superman. Holy dagger. Actually, you know what? I'm going to silence them. It won't work on their special power, but it'll work against instant death or deadly poison because they can cast those. Okay, Jermu. Try to summon life again. Another Superman. Ah, somebody ran away. So we're gonna get nothing out of this. They tried instant death. Oh boy, where did you go? It's a really weird mechanic that when one party member runs, the whole party gets pulled. It doesn't really make sense. Let's see here. Get a little training in here. I don't think I need you to do any training. Hey, Car, welcome in. Lurkin, gotcha. Hope you're doing well. Okay, let's clean out a couple of the other spots. I'm not going to go for a boss fight yet, but there's some skeletons and things we can potentially kill. Specters. So let's go do that. Should be over here. Disturb the bones. Specters. What do I want to do here? See if I can silence. Sanac's so slow though, it'll probably be too late. Hopefully we'll get this spell first. Okay, got them all. Hey there, Jerporn, welcome in. How are you doing? Where did the items go? Here we go. Skeleton powder. Prismatic ray. Okay, let's see what we got. 2, 3. Life Stealer. You're doing well? Glad to hear that, Jaforin. Stud Trosses, Stonium. Sword of Lading. Oh, it's cursed. Crap. We got scammed. Let's see what else. What I had. Yeah, here we go. Corals. Seeking corals. And we have a mace. Mustard mace. That actually is useful. Those noxious fumes. Let's do this. Those are our only seeking corals. I'm probably going to get rid of them. Nope, I got more. Perfect. Hey, Jeff and Saztam, welcome in. How are you guys doing? Defortin in the late afternoon. That doesn't quite have the same ring, does it, Jeff? Jeff's been streaming Dragon Warrior 4. Oh boy, okay. The good news is I think only this group are lords. The rest are going to be regular skeletons. Use a charge of that. So we'll do Earthquake and Mind Flay, and if we successfully cast both, they should be dead. This will be a lot of experience. 55,000. Come on, get speed. Dang it. Let's start putting into mapping for him, so I can focus on the rangers, alchemy and stuff better, and I have to worry about it. Trying to decide if I want armor melt. We are going to start facing enemies that are going to be hard to penetrate. But we'll probably just kill them with magic anyway. There will be some that are hard to damage with magic though. Yeah, let's get armor melt. Okay. Now I can open this. I don't want to do the fight yet, but I can open it. I think I have the key of knights. Where is it? There it is. Samurai. We can use the Key of Drow here. I definitely don't want to do that fight yet, though. There's another few skeleton fights that we can go do. Let's go do that. Should be one over here somewhere. I don't want to go in there. There it is. I'm going to use Dradic Staff here. Okay. You never know if you're going to get Dispel Magic off in time, or Dispel Undead. Slow. Drop. We don't need that. It's a Psionic Bolt. We found a skirt. Viper arrows. Stud curse skirt +2. So this does give us some magic resistance. What are we wearing right now? Scale Chaucer. Oh yeah, this is a no-brainer. Yeah, the Valkyries we'll use here in a second. Poison Stone. And that. Chilling Dagger. That's a pretty good one. Chain Chaucer is -9. I think we have... Yeah, the Ranger could potentially use this later if I get my magic resistance high enough where I don't need Studcur anymore. So I will hang on to it. I'm not going to use those. Okay. We're not going to go in here, but we're going to use the key. Tarantula. There's the Lord's level up. And we will get a spell. Can't remove curse or conjuration. Sane Mind's a good one. Rest all. Silence. Oh, lots of good choices here. Silence. Level 15, I'm starting to feel a little more comfortable with taking on the first boss. Let me check out my resistances here. All right, so the Lord is 118% life force resistant. So he's not going to die to Death Wish or anything like that. Psionic's only 34%. Magic 58%. Hypnosis 60%. He's kind of in the middle on everything. His fire is 70%, cold 60%. Light's only 36. So light paralysis is only 41. That's kind of low. His air is only 40. That's low. His poison's 55. Missiles is low. It's 41. Acid low. That's expected. 32. So yeah, he doesn't have the best. Terforin, he's 108% life force, so we don't have to worry about Death Wish on him. Or instant death. Paralysis 62. Yeah, he's kind of in the middle too. His acid's really low. 21. Not super happy with his. Jimmy's got some good resistances going. So psionic is 110%. So psionic blast type things won't work on him. Life force is 73. So that can use some improvement. Magic's 54. Hypnosis 96%. So very unlikely to get hypnotized. Air's good. It's 80. Paralysis 41. Cold is good. 76. Fire's a little low. 46. And light's low. 36. Zomble, he's got 113 air resistance, which is fantastic. His missiles is also really good thanks to that grand shield. It's 88. Fire's pretty good, 78. Light's good, 73. He's weak with cold, 38%. Of course, weak with acid. And his mental's not good. Hypnosis and psionic is in the 40s. Life force is low too, 38. Jermu, he's bad with everything. pretty much, except fire is 112%, thanks to that Anka fire. And then Ageless the Psionic, he's fantastic with poison and psionic. His hypnosis is also really good. Magic's good too, 92%. Weak with fire. Paralysis is pretty good, 70%. Very weak with air, 28%. Missiles, 36%. Yeah. So I've got several guys that have really good resistance against certain things, but then the rest is either mediocre or a little weak. Yeah, it's a huge gamble to do any of those boss fights. And base initiative of 27 on the Psionic is pretty low. That's why he's always going last. The highest is on the Lord, actually. Well, let me see how far we are. Samurai's 99,000. Considering this, equipping this chilling dagger. That'll give us 20% cold resistance on someone. Alright, where is it? That would give 80% on Mr. Spock if he equipped it. But man, that hammer plus 1.5 is so good for criticals and knockouts, though. We'd have 96% on the Ranger if I did that. And we'll lose our evasion armor class bonus with that Philosopher Shield. I don't want to do. We're getting some good mental with it. This is a really tough decision. Hey Irish, welcome in. How are you doing? No, I have not played Lions of Lore. Okay. Let's... Hate to lose a shield here. I'm gonna equip this on the Hobbit. Quick. Amulet of Ice. That will give us 50% cold resistance. Okay. That gives us -1. 0. Yeah, this works out to be better. And then we'll be really cold resistant. This. Let's get some scouting out of. Okay. Hey, Zombo, welcome in. How are you doing? Wizzy grinding time, that's right. I'm not going to use the Flamberg. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. I have 2 removed curse scrolls. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go for the Knights. The Dark Knights, or whatever they're called. I don't feel super comfortable, but I'm working on my resistances. Did I save it? Okay. Let's take a look here again at my resistances. So now our cold is 88. It went from 38 to 88 on the Thief. We still have good missiles, 88. All right. It's 54. I'm seriously considering a dual dagger wielding. Unequipping the Saint Bastard. Oh, let me look at the Holy Dagger too. That was unlimited holy water, but I don't remember. Yeah, there's no resistance bonus with it. So I don't want to equip that one. It does provide -1 armor class, but it's evasion armor class. Chilling Dagger would give us 20% cold resistance. I think I want to do that. Hey Soda, welcome in. How are you doing? What bonus do you get for having a ruby tipped axe? Hang on one second. So it does tons of damage. The ruby tipped axe does 14 damage on average. So it does 8 to 20. Plus 3 initiative, plus 3 to hit. And it's one-handed. So it's a really heavy damage one-handed weapon that can go in the primary hand. Yeah, Jaforin should have pretty darn good set, and his cold resistance should be in the 70s now. Let me see what his dagger skill is. 81, that's pretty good. Okay. Well, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go try to take on the knights. This is where we can get party wiped. Let's see if there's anything here I can move to the thief. I think I'm going to use Hypnotize. Anti-magic scroll would be good. Wish me luck. I'm going to need it. Oh, this is going to be painful. You're doing well, Soda? Glad to hear it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's a good one and a weapon. Okay, 2 Black Knights and 6 Dark Crusaders. I know the Dark Crusaders cast all kinds of spells. They can do Air Pocket, Bless, Enchanted Blade, Anti-Magic, Haste, Silence, Fire Shield, Whirlwind, Armor Melt, Heal Wounds. And then Black Knights can do Instant Death, Hypnotize, Whipping Rocks, Draining Cloud, Life Steal, Make Wounds, Earthquake, and Death Cloud. So we need to kill those ASAP. We need you two to hide. So the question is, do I try to Earthquake or do I summon? I think I'm going to summon. I'm gonna do power 6 because I don't trust that they'll do power 7 successfully. Now, these are really more dangerous to silence. Or do I just try to petrify them? They may be weak with light. Yeah, they're weak with light. I'm going to try to petrify them with the psionic basilisk guy. As long as we don't get silenced, they do blink. So that's kind of a problem. Comes a hypnotize, unaffected. Oh no, Jeremy survived instant death. Oh, anti-magic's rough. It may make our spells fizzle. Okay, Jeremy got his spell off. Ouch. Okay, one was blinked out. So we did turn one of the Black Knights to stone. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. Now that we're hidden, we're going to use Staff of Silence. And anti-magic on them. Try to heal Psionic. I'm going to try to petrify these. We're hitting the one that's petrified because we're doing double damage. Ouch. Okay, those are silenced. You turn to stone. Mr. Spock's almost dead. Yeah, hit the T-Rex. Okay. We gotta heal Mr. Spock or he's dead. Let's put armor shield on him. What I want to do here. You heal Mr. Spock. You try to petrify these. Oh, Draining Cloud. That's a rough one. Yeah. Looks like the magic screen made us fizzle. Oh, the Black Knights, they're stoned. Okay. I think they're considered undead. Oops, wrong one. Oh, I need to purify air. Hang on. Back up. The draining cloud's going to really start taking down our stamina. Okay, the draining cloud's gone. Fizzle again. Anti-magic. Okay, we got him. That was rough. All right, we need to cure this poison immediately. Okay. We make our way back to the fountains. Since we're super depleted right now. He's unconscious. Okay, let's see if we can get back to the fountain before we explore anymore. Okay. We made it! And we can see what kind of goodies we got. The Quaff of Divine Mail. So this gives hit point regen. I'm gonna put this on Ranger. I want to invoke the special power. It gives vitality +1 up to 20, but then it would be gone. I don't want to do that. It'll give us 10% life force and death resistance too. So I'm going to say no. Alright, we found a mace. A night star instead of a morning star. So this gives 20% chance to knock out. It does 12 damage on average. So 6 to 18, +1 initiative, +2 to hit. And it's one-handed. So it's fairly strong. It's probably better than the Vulcan Hammer. Let me take a look here, except the Vulcan Hammer does give us 30% fire resistance. Yeah, I think I want to keep that. We could potentially give this to the Ranger and then switch the ruby tipped axe to the samurai. Probably makes the most sense. Let's do this. Then you get this in the primary. Your axe is 89, pretty good. Yeah, it's a good cursed item. Soda. Skeleton powder, we got more of that. Okay. Got some armor. Ebony plate lower. Oh boy. Now we're talking. Lord, that is all you. You're the only one that can use it. This will be upper. So I may not need the Vulcan Hammer now. I'm going to check my resistances. Yeah, now our fire's 125 and our cold's 120 on the Lord. So we don't really need Vulcan Hammer. Though the Ranger can't use it, so I think I am going to keep it. Let's move this. Probably going to drop this. Because we don't have anybody else that can use it. Okay, we found a cloak. Cloak of Lords. Ooh. Way better than the Anointed Cloak. So this has 4 charges. Each charge can increase your piety by 1. So we can use 3 charges and get to 20 piety. And then it also gives us 30% hypnosis and psionic resistance. So that's fantastic as well. There's one charge. 2, 3. It's got one charge left that we're not going to use. And the Anointed Cloak, I think, also gives piety. Let me look. We could probably have someone else use that. It does give 30% life force resistance. Yeah, it's +1 piety. Fighter, Priest, Valkyrie, Bishop, Lord, and Monk. So the only one that can use that is Lord. Let me sell that. It. Nope, a reagent. Bag of Death. So, obviously it's -1 regen if you equip it. It's cursed. It does have Death Cloud, power 4. It does 9 to 12 charges. So that can be useful for the thief, because he's got good enough artifacts to use it. That's what we're going to do. Let's switch this here. We can use those in some fights. Okay. So we didn't get the Avenger. We got a little bit weaker forms, but we did get the Cloak of Lords is beneficial for us, as well as the Ebony armor. Okay. So let me go search that room now. I don't remember if it has a key in it. I know the Queen room does. Yeah, nothing in here. Okay. So we could do the Valkyries, but I'm a bit nervous about that fight. We can't silence them. We do have anti-magic. We do have Missile Shield. Let me see what power level he can cast Missile Shield. Okay, we can cast a pretty high level. As long as we don't fizzle. Let's see what our overcharge is. 65, it's okay. How much experience does he need for level up? Let's get him leveled up first. Hey, Mr. Spock, welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Monday. Glad you're doing well. Finish this. Wow, it's vacant. Forge or foreign, always getting poisoned. Aegis captured by a whale. Cure process. $13,000. Nice. Mr. Spock says, imagine this happening in the real world. Adventurer just spins around until hostile creatures approach. Oh, well. It's funny you say that. It makes me think of like if aliens came to our planet and watched us, some of the mundane, weird things we do, they'd probably be like, what are these people doing? This does not make any sense. I got them before they got a chance to cast. Another Flamberge. And more skeleton powder. Nice. Okay, Draforian, how much do you need? 16,000. We're almost there. Hey, Tech Bro Prime, welcome to the stream. How are you? Oh, okay. The good news is I think all these are regular skeletons. Because their count's too high to be skeleton lords. Let's hope we don't fizzle here. Nice. This will be a ton of experience. 50,000. Oh, that looks like a ninjato or a nodachi. Hey, we finally got vitality on the samurai. You're feeling festive? That's cool. And we will get a spell. Air pocket. Okay. It is a nodachi. Doesn't do us any good. And a tarnished sword. Alright. Well, we can try to take on the Valkyrie. Not the Valkyrie. The archer. We can take on Robin Windmarn or whatever her name is. Makes me extremely nervous though. She has some pretty nasty spells. Blinding Flash, Death Cloud, Acid Bomb, Toxic Cloud, and Crush. And she shoots Peacemaker arrows, which has a 40% chance to do a critical hit. And Mystic arrows, which is a 35% chance to paralyze. 5% chance to kill. And she's partnered with Highlanders, who shoot armor piercers and mystic arrows. I can cast slow, noxious fumes, blinding flash, acid bomb, heal all, and some other kind of weaker spells. Since she's a ranger, silencing her won't have any impact. Here we go. Cross your fingers. Missile shield. I sure hope we don't fizzle that. Hide, hide. She's going to be really high air resistance, I bet. We're the power 5 earthquake. Man, do I try to petrify her? Let's try to petrify. Okay, we got our missile shield. That's good news. There goes earthquake. It wasn't enough damage to kill any of them. Ooh. Acid bomb's not good. Yes, okay. She's turned to stone. Both copies of her, since we're playing on expert. So now we need to purify her. Silence won't do anything, so don't do that. Let's throw devil dust. Hey, secondhand, welcome in. How are you doing? It says run, I'll hold him back. We're going to do the Purifier Scroll. We're also going to do Purifier from the Alchemist. And then Psionic, Mindfully. One Highlander down. Purifier. Purifier again. Okay. We did it. They're petrified. So now the question is, will we get the Elven Bow or are we going to get the Estock? I hope we get the bow. Yes, we got the bow. Full. Okay, we'll have to come back for these. There we go, Elven Bow, elf only. Guess what? That's what we have. Get rid of some stuff here. Ah, Shamil Doughblade +2. This is actually really good for air and cold resistance, I think. I think I want this on the Samurai. Forest Cape, we already had one of those. Stone Axe. This is excellent as well. This is going on. Word. Okay, and then seems like there was a couple other things. I know we have to pick some things up. Some corals, lightning bolts. Armor lower. Elven chaucises. Nice. That's a huge increase. Okay. Now I got to pick up a couple items. So I need to drop something here. He has a slot. I may have enough. Ooh, more frost arrows. Let's see, where are those? We're gonna equip those. Bonebreaker. We have all these different types of ammo. Drop. to figure out slots. There we go. Okay, move the barbed arrows here. Then you equip this. Okay. Now we got to get some weight off of the alchemist. Which is that way? It's the enchanted bow. Am I going to use that? Let's drop one of these. There we go. Okay. Extra forest cape. Okay, we got plenty of ammo there for the ranger now. Let's go heal up. Glad we got that fight over with. Two really hard fights. So the elven bow, let's read the stats on that. So +8 initiative, +5 to hit, 15% chance to kill, 10% chance to paralyze, +1 regeneration. And that's, excluding the ammo you're using, which is added to the 10% paralyzed, 15% kill chance. It does have 2 charges of +1 speed. So I could use one of the charges, but obviously I don't want to use both. Speed's 18, so yeah, I do want to do that. That'll give us 19. Nice. She should have really good resistances now, too, with the elven chauces. Let's take a look. Yeah, her hypnosis and psionic is now 90 and 64. It went up 30%. Fire's 100%, cold's 120%. Oh, no, this is the wrong character. That's the Lord. Hang on. Let's see. Jimmy. Yeah, hypnosis is 86%, psionic 100%. Cold's a lot better. It's 66% now. And air went up another 30% to 80%. Life force 83%. So pretty good on lots of them. She's still weak with fire, light, paralysis, and then poison and missiles kind of in the middle. She's weak with acid. Magic's in the middle. Okay, let's search that room. I think there's anything here. Okay, so we need to go do the vampire fight. Let me get magic screen up here. Armor plate. Tomb of the King, Lord of Aram, died? Already turned something to stone with stone axe. First hit. Looking for someone? Masterful voice speaks at your back. Nothing is there. Suddenly you see it. Do you attack? No. Towering dark figure, please allow me to introduce myself. I am lord of this castle, and it appears that you are uninvited guests, trespassers in my house, or perhaps there is a reason for you to be here. Why are you here? Rebecca. Stay away from her, do you hear me? If you get near her, I'll kill you. Foolish mortals, you are warned to stay away. You are children, and you are meddling in affairs far beyond mortal ken, far beyond your limited world. Come, I will give you a taste of what you're up against. Bane King attacks. Okay. Armor shield. Hide, hide. So nothing's going to work on him here. So parry, dodge. Armor shield on Mr. Spock. Do a blank. Jermu hypnotized. Superman. There you go. He flew away. Key of Queens. All right, who has it? That did not work. I seek revenge, but I sense that you are not the ones whom I seek. Tell you transpired here in this castle of darkness, a story chill your bones. Okay, we're gonna fly through this story. It's a really cool story. This is the queen. Will give you something to help. Take this key, enter the chamber, destroy when she sleeps. Take this holy relic. Okay. There's the key of evil. There's the silver cross. All right. So there's 2 more boss fights in this area. One of them being, well, 2 of them, they're both really hard. So I feel like I need to do more grinding before I try those. The Valkyrie fight and Samurai fight. In fact, I may not even do the Samurai fight. It's so hard. Level 16 alchemist. Hey, Liverbest, welcome in. How are you doing? Does the run die if everyone in your party is down at the same time? Yes. Yeah, if everybody dies, then it's over. There's no saves coming. Alchemist spell. Get draining cloud. Okay, and you're overloaded. There we go. Ooh, yeah, this is a rough one. Let's hope we get our spells off in time. Ah, fizzled! Fizzled earthquake. Your move failed us. Gonna get some webs going. And fizzled mind flay? Wow. Ageless and Germu. I am shocked that they did not web us. They felt sorry for us. With those big failures. That was even power 4. That wasn't even a high power level. Liverbus says, is an Iron Man possible in this game with a party smaller than 6? Yes. Yeah, if you get ninjutsu skill and you hide, and you have a bard, or at least get musical instrument, you can solo the games. You'll have to get an attacking musical instrument though. And then some enemies might be immune to the magic, and then it would be a lot harder, but you could get your bard leveled up so high that they could still kill them by themselves. This isn't like Wizardry 8 where there's level scaling. So it just depends on how much time you want to invest. You do get more experience for killing things the less characters, or the less, yeah, characters you have in your party. So when you have a solo character, you know, when we get like 20,000 there, you'd get 120,000 experience just for that one fight. And then once you get your level up above 50-ish, you'll be pretty much immune to all magic effect. Okay, spirits. These actually, I think we can dispel. The shadows are the ones we can't dispel. Because the way ninjutsu works in this engine is you can hide, and as long as they don't have magical effect of some kind that hits with a spell or like a special ability, you can hide forever and keep using items. As long as you don't run out, keep using items and you'll never be revealed. Now, if they're spellcasters, there's a small chance each round that they will hit you with a spell. They'll just cast it in the middle of nowhere, and I feel like it's about a 10% chance, 5%, somewhere in there, that it can hit you. So if they do like a paralyze spell or a hypnosis or whatever, and then you get paralyzed while you were hiding, then all of a sudden you're not hiding anymore. So you can still be party wiped, even if you have 100 ninjutsu. And you can actually, there are times where even with 100 ninjutsu, you will fail to hide. So it's definitely not foolproof with one character. Okay, these are very resistant. Every once in a while, acid can hurt them. I do Superman. Turn to stone. Liverbest says, with 3 or 4 characters, would it be a good challenge but not insane? No, it'd be insane. It depends on what level you're playing at and if you're doing Iron Man runs. If you, an Iron Man on easy with 6 characters is much harder than a solo run on expert save scumming. So if you save scum, you can beat the game no matter what. You just reload enough times and you're gonna win. So Iron Man is by far the hardest, even if you play on easy. And if you do expert Iron Man like this, it's kind of ridiculous. But I've beaten the game so many times. You know, I know what to do. Okay. Gosh, I got so many items down here. We're gonna have to offload some stuff here. I don't need this. I'm not gonna use this. Moderate heals, those are actually useful. Especially in the forest where we're going to be dying or getting close to dying. Let's see if there's anything else I can drop here. I'm going to drop the Wizard's ring. We don't need that anymore. Drop that too. So now I got to pick up all this junk and move it. Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to that. Okay, so that was a leather hauberk. Oh, I've just dropped so many things here. You mean with Iron Man? Yeah, it's very, very difficult. Reform says, LOL, to increase difficulty, reduce the number of items you can carry. 10 item limit Iron Man. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's mainly about the level of your character. If you get them high enough level, you don't really need that many items. But getting to that point is really hard. Holy moly. I have dropped so many items right here. Trying to get to what we got from killing those monsters. Games that don't have level caps and the monsters don't level scale with you, really you can beat them by just leveling up high enough, you know. It's just time investment that takes forever. Good detection. I'm going to use this on the psionic. Frosthorn. See, that would have been a really good instrument if you had a bard, because you'd have unlimited attacks with this. Unlimited frost spells. I don't have a bard. Okay. That is a good place to save, guys. Save and quit. Excellent progress. Two of the boss is dead. We'll have to do some more grinding before we try to take on the Valkyries and especially the Samurai. They would kill us so quickly. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.